Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. It's Liberation Day in the United States, and I think we're going to have a great group of people who will be able to speak to that. Trade experts. There'll be a lot of discussion about that, and we also have such an action-packed morning, starting with this amazing panel with Senator Moreno and Michael Dunn and John Bozzella talking about the future of the auto industry. Some undersea mineral work today, new studies that are going to be released, and just as you've seen, the same kind of potpourri of issues that have to be brought together that revolve transportation, energy, defense, China, reindustrialization, and hopefully we'll provide that large gamut. I would just say you should stay till the end. We're going to close with Congressman Westerman, who is responsible because he's chairman of permitting reform. And we've heard a lot about permitting reform, and he is going to have his finger on the button of permitting reform, so I really encourage you to stay. Let me introduce Admiral Blair. Admiral Blair has been our chairman at SAFE. He's also been a tremendous friend. He joined our Energy Security Leadership Council when we began on day one, and really has been the driving force for us to continue what we're trying to do and bring the military, retired admirals and generals, and former CEOs along with us as we advocate for this agenda. Of course, he has a distinguished military career. It's the greatest honor of my life, and I think of everyone who works at SAFE, to work with so many accomplished former four-star admirals and generals who have been willing to fight for our freedom and for our values, and are continuing to do this with SAFE. So, Admiral Blair.
Oh, thanks, Robbie. Good to. So if there's one thing we've learned at 20 years in SAFE, it's persistence pays. And so those of you who are here for day 2, good marks for persistence, and thanks for joining us. Robbie, you and all of the staff just put on another tremendous summit, and thanks to you and all of the people behind the scenes that you see scurrying around, and just to bring this group together and to move their collective thinking forward is just a tremendous contribution. So thanks to you and everybody involved. And so thinking back a little bit over yesterday, and then trying to think back to our previous 2 summits to where we're going, I am very encouraged. We heard yesterday from Fred Smith that the ROI for vehicles for delivery fleets is now positive for electric vehicles. Senator Hickenlooper told us about this consensus between something SAFE's been working on for a long time, which is that we can both work on our energy needs and we can do it with higher quality standards which help the environment at the same time, and that's what we need to do. We heard from Jason Goumet 3 powerful reasons why things are moving in the right direction in terms of more power, better distributed, more available for growth. And I think another key thing we heard yesterday was this commitment to train the workforce, to companies to work on providing the skills that they need to get the workers. And that not only is going to be true in mining and processing, which we talked about, but across the board in American reindustrialization. So I think we're hitting a lot of the key themes here, and I'm very encouraged by what we heard yesterday. I'm also encouraged by thinking about the progress from our summit across the square last year and this one. Last year, there was a sense of a lot of really good individual people who'd been thinking of ideas and had a direction forward, but perhaps not quite as connected, not feeling that the whole group was converging on what this country needs to do itself and with its allies. Yesterday, in this summit, I'm getting the feeling that these groups are coming together, that we have a common understanding of something has to be done. All of the above is the approach. We can't afford to be particular about forms of energy, new innovation, the things that we want to do, and then we've got to do it with allies, partners, like-minded countries around the world if we are to preserve the kind of world that we want for our children and our grandchildren, which is what our ultimate mission here is at SAFE. So I'm very encouraged, Robbie, by the direction that we're going. Looking forward to day 2. And once more, thanks to all of you for sticking with us. And, talk among yourselves. The subject is security. Go home and do great things. Thank you very much.
The rest of you are going to have the same test about what they heard yesterday, because that was an unbelievable memory of everything. So thank you so much. You get an A. I hope you all can meet up to those standards.
Okay.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Right.